Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. I welcome you on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. All of us have goals, all of us have decided or almost decided about our destination. But still there are many number of the people who have not yet done this work, while those people who have done it, they need to rethink the kind of goals they have set and what are the important things about the goal setting. Today, after a very careful consideration, after some sort of research, we have chosen the six things which must be taken care of while the goal setting process is going on. So these six things must be taken care of, must be taken into consideration as and when we are going to set for our goals. So let's begin. What are those six items which needs to be taken care of? First of all, we need to keep this thing in mind. We need to ensure it. The goals I am going to set are realistic and attainable. The goals I am going to set are realistic and attainable, because if at all these are absolutely unrealistic, unattainable, do not wait for the miracle. Why? Because a lot of time will be wasted, lot of energies will be wasted, and this loss of the time and failure to achieve will result in the self doubt that maybe I shall not be able to achieve my goals. So, for that reason, it is very, very important indeed that the goals we are going to set must be the realistic one, must be the attainable one, and that was the first thing to be taken care of. Now, the second thing which must be kept in the mind, that is, we need to clearly define what we want to achieve. We must be very clear about it. We have to very clearly define it. We have to be very specific about what is the kind of goal and I have set, and we need to look upon it. Need to look upon these from the different angles. Make sure that what I am going to achieve, what I am going to do, is a very, very specific one. Now the third thing is, ensure the goals are relevant to your overall purpose of life. We must we must be very sure that the goals which I am going to set are overall relevant to my purpose in the life, to my objectives in the life. I must be very clear of that. Dear friends, we must be very clear. We must ensure the goals are relevant to your overall purpose of life, our overall objective of life. Now the next is, set a realistic deadline. Set a realistic deadline for achieving the goals. We must be having very realistic deadline. What is the importance of the deadline? Because if at all there is no deadline, it actually means that we will be taking much more time to achieve it, or we will be overworking a lot, which is again something bad, something negative. We must be very realistic about the deadline, and we must have a realistic deadline. Within this time limit, I am going to achieve it. Otherwise, what is going to happen? Either we will be wasting a lot of time, or we will be working day and night, not taking care of our health, losing the balance in the life, and that will be even more disturbing than wasting the time. So it is very important that we do set the realistic deadline about the achievement of our goals, and that was the fifth thing we need to take care of. And the sixth and the last is that now the fifth is establish a criteria. Establish a criteria to measure the progress you have made. We need to establish a criteria about how can I measure the kind of progress, the amount of progress I have made. Like there are milestones, on the road, so that we are better able to understand how much of the distance have been covered. In the same manner, I believe that we must have, dear friends and fellows, we must be having a kind of criteria. We have to establish a criteria to measure the progress we have made toward the achievement of our goals, because we have to achieve it in the different stages, and we have to achieve it bit by bit. It is not something which can be taken in the mouth like one morsel. We have to achieve it gradually, so we should be able to measure how much of the achievement I have made. We need to establish a criteria. And now the sixth and the last item is be always ready, and always ready, dear friend, to upgrade your goals. Be always ready to amend your goals, to upgrade your goals. As far amending the goal is concerned, as far the upgradation of the goals are concerned, dear friend, that is very important, because with the passage of time, our vision toward our success, toward the achievement of our goal will keep changing. So keeping in view all that, so that we are better, able to synchronize with the different other things, with the changes in the life, with the changes in the circumstances. We are better able to make the amendment, we are better able to upgrade the life. So these are the upgrade the goals. So these are the seven things, these are the six things we must be taking care of as far the achievement of our goals is concerned. Otherwise there is not going to be something good at all. Dear friends, thank you very much. Jazakumullah khair.